Told, aren't we, time and time again over here in the United Kingdom that our local councils are running short of cash. They're going bankrupt, and that's the reason why, for instance, well, no, you can't have certain celebrations. Not only that, because of health and safety. And very soon, even though it's only October, let me explain, chums, we'll be told very soon that we can't afford, of course, to have Christmas decorations, our most celebrated time of the year in the Christian country that is the United Kingdom, simply because there's no money. But there's always money, of course, for the rainbow crossings and whatever other cause that they want to do. You know, particularly if you think about it, over at the town halls, they've always got money to raise flags for other countries, but seemingly not wanting to raise the British flag like the one behind me here. But you see, once again, it would appear that Keir Starmer and his current British government are lying to you. As ever, let me explain. Morning, chums, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and as ever, nice to have your company, and welcome one and all brand new subscribers. It's so true though, isn't it? You know, you get sick to the back teeth of being told, you know, time and time again, oh, there's no money for this, you know, the council don't have that. Suddenly you turn around and they spent a fortune on something that's totally inappropriate. I mean, or should I say up in Yorkshire right now, they're redesigning at great expense various bus stations in the likes of Huddersfield, Dewsbury, etc. But seemingly there's now no shops to go to, because each time you pick up a newspaper, it would appear that Rachel Reeves's, well, you know, sums are not adding up for the retail sector. So suddenly lots and lots of jobs are being lost. So what's the point of the new bus stations? You get the picture. Not very bright. It's a little bit like this. As you know, Birmingham Council, well, they have various local councillors that can't wait to get on social media to tell you what an excellent job they're doing. Even though they made an absolute holics, of course, of the recent Bing strike, with still mounds of rubbish yet to be collected. And if you also remember, very recently at the Labour Party conference, the current British Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Sir Keir Starmer, got up to point out, well, not only that, but the rest of his party rather reluctantly waving the Union Jack flag. Yes, right, of course, we believe them, don't we? And the thing is, really, Keir got up there and said that that flag belonged to all of us, you know, and we should be proud of it. It shouldn't be divisive. It should be, you know, totally inclusive. Well, that is, of course, unless you're Birmingham Council. Now, Birmingham Council recently announced the fact that they'd gone bankrupt, run out of money, and didn't know exactly what they were going to do in the future. This is rather worrying, because it's Birmingham Council that apparently are going to be hosting the Invictus Games in around about 2 years' time. So where's that money coming from? But what they've decided to do, and even this is after the British Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, said that he had no problem with people showing their, you know, basic love for our wonderful flag. Well, seemingly Birmingham have, because at the night time now, they're taking down, with expensive nighttime staff on double time, again, allegedly, but they are taking down the flags that have been put up in that once wonderful city. This is the city, of course, where I mentioned recently that the Conservative Party member Robert Jenrick said he went in certain areas and never saw another white face. Of course, we can't have a word with Keir or David Lammy or Yvette Cooper or all the rest of them. In fact, half of them are not here working in the United Kingdom, and Keir Starmer's on a, well, great trip over to India. As many people have pointed out, Keir will go anywhere but deal with the problems right now in the United Kingdom. And what's interesting, as I said, is the removal of the Union Jack flag and the St George's flag in yet another cash-strapped council place. Well, why doesn't Keir get involved in that? Wouldn't that, of course, stop the slide to oblivion, not just for his popularity, but for the rest of the current Labour Party? Either way, one might suggest that the story that Keir told at conference less than a couple of weeks ago now is once again yet another tissue of lies. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.